I'm Abby,
And I'm Anna.
and this is Serious Beef.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
All right.
Here we are.
Exciting. It's July.
My
In
God.
case anybody was wondering, already July. Last night or today we posted an episode that came out but now that we're at every other week, it's confusing me.
Yeah.
And doesn't it feel like it's like really a long time between episodes now? I don't
Yeah.
know, it feels long.
I think because we've been doing every week. We're really, and then all of a sudden it's like, well,
We had a
nothing to do.
schedule, and now I'm just like flying by the seat of my pants. Who am I kidding? Like I had a schedule.
Right. Well, I think that we're getting close. My work at least has calmed down a little bit and whatnot. I was cracking up because that episode came out today, and listener Brittany was messaging me like, "Why the hell were you up so late?" Because I was talking about being up late working on the thing, and so I was kind of laughing about that because I'm like, to me that was 2 weeks ago.
That was a long time ago.
That was 2 weeks ago that happened, and I'm like, oh yeah.
You had texted me yesterday during the day and said, "Don't forget to post these things."
Mm-hmm.
Texted me again. Don't forget to do the post. About 10:30 last night, I went, "Oh my God,
I haven't done it. I haven't done it." Yep.
Crap.
But you did it. You did do it.
I got it in before midnight, so not really much to be proud about, but that's how it went down.
Well, listen, that's all. Sometimes that's all you can do,
It was done.
and it was done. Well,
Okay, I got some beef.
all right, hit me with the beef. What you got?
Big. That was deep sigh.
It was
Deep sigh to go with the serious beef.
okay.
So last week I was on vacation. Took some PTO days.
Okay.
Went to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Next week I'm on a whole week of vacation.
Oh,
In the banking world, you have to take 5 consecutive days.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Financial institutions in general do
Financial
have to do that.
institutions, true, because then that's when they find out you're doing your shady shit. But no
Yeah.
shady shit for me. Everything's good. Everything's kosher. No one
So,
panic.
We'll see about that.
I'll
I'll
find
let.
out in the next 5 days.
Who is it? What is it? Who's your regulatory?
We're an
things?
OCC bank. But the
Oh
feds-
well, I mean, like
feds
the
regulate.
NCUA is the National Credit Union Association is who like comes down on us. Who is it for the banks?
Well, FDIC. What does that stand
Probably
for?
federal
Again,
something.
We're what is OCC? We're an OCC bank.
What the
All
hell
I
does
know is the
OCC
initials.
stand for?
OCC. As we Google frantically.
Office of the Comptroller of Currency.
Yep. It's a federal agency that charters, regulates, and supervises national banks and federal savings associations.
You know what I got? We got a thing in the mail from the blah 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 Comptroller of Illinois or something like that. And my stupid ass brain was like, oh my God, like I was thinking it was like the police. Like whatever
police.
the police, like somebody fucking, because it wouldn't have been me, because it was addressed to Ashley. So somebody,
Not
I
my
literally just got
daughter.
done telling
We
you,
just got
I
done-
ain't never been pulled over.
Never been pulled over.
I'm like, somebody, they fucking went ding. Oh, that she's speeding. Here's the ticket. That's what I had in my head was the comptroller.
Oh no!
Now I don't know what am I thinking is something troller.
The sheriff? I don't.
No, I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
I
So
have
what
it in my
was
head.
really?
It was like a we had paid too much in Illinois taxes and we got our refund finally.
Finally,
It's like
wow.
$50. Thanks, appreciate that,
Like
Illinois.
$50.
God damn it, it's July.
Oh no, that's terrible. Illinois is the worst on paying your refund.
I know.
I finally got one back one year in September.
Lord help us.
They're broke. They're literally getting a change out of the couch so they can send me back with $50. They're digging in there.
Oh
We gotta pay
shit!
this like
And
that.
overpaid. This never happens.
Somebody go to the fountain and get all the pennies out of there.
That's what it
That's
is.
what they're doing.
They had to drain the fountain,
Drain the fountain.
scoop them out. We
Okay.
talked about that on the podcast before that they do that in
It's true.
in Venice
It's true.
at the big ass fucking wishing well fountain that however often, like multiple times a year, they have to go and
because otherwise just
scoop out all the
much
coin.
in there.
The coin. I know.
Anyway, I've gone out the rails. The
point is
I can't remember what I said, but
the comptroller.
3 days last week. And I got 5 days off next week. Going on another little trip, and then family's coming down. But I don't know about you, but before I go on vacation, and then after I get back from vacation, it's just kind of a shit show. It's like I'm so stressed trying to get everything ready before I leave, and then I come back and I play catch up for a week, and it's just kind of like,
This is the nightmare of being necessary
right.
at your
I
job.
want to take a vacation. I want to get away.
Nobody.
But it's so stressful trying to get away. I have so much work to do. And
those people that you work with that are like, not that you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna miss you while you're gone. Those people are never stressed out. because
I know.
because they're not necessary.
Exactly.
Oh man.
I don't know. It's so that's kind of my beef. I was so busy today, and this is how I tell the story. So I don't tell the story the same on the podcast that I do to you when I'm on the phone with you.
Oh,
Do you know? Right? Do you notice the difference?
I think so.
Because I don't stream into the microphone.
Well, there's a lot more choking.
Why? Well, I choked in my Werther's original.
My Werther's original. You know that I come here from therapy now.
Okay. Okay.
I said this on the last podcast.
Every other Wednesday we get together, she's been cured for a day.
For a day. And J-Dog we were discussing whatever, and J-Dog had said, like, well, I think, she's like, you and your mom are so similar that I think it's really easy to just, like, assume, like, why don't people think like I think?
Oh, legit.
Because, or like, well, would my mom do that, or would this or that or whatever? Mm-hmm, and it's like, you guys are very similar.
It's
She's
true.
like, so I think it's easy to kind of forget that. And we will what is original?
It's true. It's true. We sound the same. We laugh the same. You're right. Yeah. You could have your face probably could even open up my phone, although your face looks a lot.
I don't think so. But I don't think I could open your phone.
My Werther's original betrayed me because whenever I have a sore throat or a cough or anything, those are my go-to. And this time it made me cough, and that's disappointing. It's disappointing. But anyway, when I was talking to you earlier, what did I say? I said, I had so much work to do today. I didn't even have time for any lunch. And I'm screaming into the phone. I didn't have any lunch. The delivery is different.
Yeah.
When I'm on the phone with you than when I'm recording.
But you gotta, it's a funny delivery. You gotta have the funny delivery.
You gotta get the punch on the end of the lunch.
No lunch.
So I had a headache and everything. So that's my beef. That's my beef.
I did not skip lunch today. I had pesto chicken pasta that Ashley had made. She
made
made pesto from scratch because she had so much basil left over. Well, she just got a lot of basil. Here, let me tell you something. On Saturday, I think.
Saturday.
No, maybe it was Sunday. I remember. On Sunday, this past Sunday, we had gone to breakfast with Grandma and Dad, and the Louis were also there.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, we were all there eating food. I won't name the place that we were at, but
I know where you were at.
It wasn't great.
Right.
And Grandma always talks shit on their biscuits.
If my mother-in-law talks shit on your biscuits, you know they're bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I went over to her house, got a thing of zucchini bread.
I got a loaf too. Your dad brought one home.
Because she got these giant. I'm not even kidding. You see how far apart my hands are.
That's over a foot long, easily.
Two, this big.
Two of them.
From
Teresa.
No, Lynn's grandmother.
Oh, okay, got it.
In-law.
Okay.
So she had these two giant zucchinis.
So we bonus.
She used 8 loaves.
8 loaves.
So she's just giving away. She's got a second zucchini.
That's a lot of loaves of zucchini bread. Ours disappeared in a day, so
ours is still there. We got like half
we gotta go back
left.
And get some more.
Pick one up for your girl if you're over there.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if y'all ever had pumpkin bread, but my mother-in-law makes the best pumpkin bread. Everybody in our family loves it.
I've had other people's pumpkin bread, and I didn't realize that my grandmother made the best pumpkin bread until I tried somebody else's
in the world. I never even had or heard of pumpkin bread until I got married to your dad, and it's just something that your grandma makes, and it's so yummy.
I die on this hill.
Yeah, we all love it. Whenever we go over there and we see that she's made pumpkin bread, everybody's doing the pumpkin bread dance. We're all like, woo, pumpkin bread.
You may be wondering, listener, what does the pumpkin bread dance look like? It's not. It's just we kind of wiggle.
You just wiggle around. You're so happy.
As we butter up the bread.
That pumpkin bread doesn't need.
It don't need
any
butter.
It
don't need it. It's so fun. It's moist. It's delicious.
It melts in your mouth. No, zucchini bread needs a little butter because it's just not as sweet. But the pumpkin bread, you do not need no butter.
Honestly, Ashley was like, She goes, tastes like the pumpkin bread, but with nuts.
With nuts.
I was like, that's true. Tastes pretty similar, but I don't give a shit.
It's a little similar, but it's not quite as good. It's a little bit. I mean, it's still delicious.
I was having
as good as the pumpkin bread.
I was having a Dolores meal at my house the other day.
Well, wait, I gotta tell you this. I come home and I see the loaf of bread.
Oh.
And who's gonna make a loaf of bread? Dolores. So right. So I see it and I'm like, I start to do the pumpkin bread dance. I'm doing the little jig. I got the hands in the air. Woo. And Wayne's like, wait, it's zucchini bread. And then I put my hands down and no longer did a jig.
I still like the zucchini bread.
It was still very good.
It's
of
delicious.
course, I still like it. I don't think there's anything your grandma makes that's bad. It was so good, but it's just not the pumpkin bread.
You know what? I'm over at her house.
Okay.
Grandpa had just passed away.
Okay.
And we were over there. And because there's lots of things we need to take care of and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, sure.
So I'm over there, and she's like, oh, you know what? Grandpa hadn't passed away yet. He was still there, and we were doing the changing of the guard at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Because like I had spent the night over. Sam was coming over to like relieve me and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Grandma, of course, is like, you want breakfast? You know, so because Dad would stop by, Doug would stop by before they're gonna go to work.
Yep.
So it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Sam's coming over. She knows I've been there. Grandma's making a whole spread because there's like 5 or 6 of us there now.
Grandma's out there making eggs and bacon.
Literally, and she's got zucchini bread. You want some zucchini bread? Well, fucking course. Grandma, Dolores, don't hold out. Bring it out. Come on. You know, if I had said like, oh man, I want some fruit, she didn't have some, she would have gone out.
She would have left. Went to the store.
She would have gone out.
The store wouldn't have been open yet, but yeah.
Yeah, she would have found some. She'd
Absolutely.
go out and dig for some.
Go out and dig for some.
But so she slices up some zucchini bread, passes it out. You know, got a little bacon, whatever. I'll take it by the zucchini bread, and let me tell you something.
Let's whisper.
There was nuts and raisins.
She put raisins.
I'm like, and I'm eating
like
this.
Raisins.
I'm eating this, and I go, it's fine.
You like raisins?
Well, the zucchini bread, I know I do. The zucchini bread itself was fine.
Okay.
But I go, Grandma, did you make this? And she's like, yeah. And so I continue to eat in silence, and I'm like,
do you like it this way, Grandma?
Do you like that color? That's a story. That's a story for another day. Do you like it in that color?
All mothers have a passive aggressive way of asking if you like something. We all do. We don't want to hurt your feelings.
Well, so I had said, so she's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay. I continue to eat it, and I know that something is wrong.
Can she tell that you're not happy with it?
No, of course not.
Of course not. You have a good poker face.
Why would I? I'm like, what? No. Come on.
She throws up all over the place.
I would never.
Okay,
I would never.
Yeah.
We hide our true feelings from our family.
It's true. Okay. No.
So I'm eating this and whatever, and I get done, and I think Dad's over, and I go, Dad, you sure Grandma made that pumpkin? Or that zucchini bread?
Right.
Are you sure? And he's like, yeah, she said she made it.
Right.
I'm like, she put raisins in it. She never put raisins.
No,
She's
never
put.
Never.
Dolores has never put raisins in her pumpkin or in her zucchini bread.
I don't know what kind of bread it is.
I don't even know. No, I was so confused. The raisins completely threw me. And he's
nuts,
like,
yes. Raisins. I've never had. No.
Mm-mm. And I guess so. He then asks, "Did you make the thing?" And she admits that yes, I made it, but it's Alice Wilhelm's recipe. And I'm like, well, Alice don't know shit.
Poor Alice.
I'm like, get her out of here.
R.I.P. Alice and your terrible zucchini bread recipe.
I was like, I told her, I was like, I took one bite of this pumpkin bread and knew, I was like, this is not my grandma's zucchini.
You knew it.
I knew it from the first bite. That I was like, there is something wrong here.
That's
my grandma.
hilarious.
I'm like, because
Did you tell her that? I knew it wasn't your recipe.
Yes.
I knew it. What did she say? Did she laugh?
Yeah.
I bet.
Oh yeah.
Because
And she hands me the zucchini bread and I go, now is this your recipe? This one. And she goes, yeah. I go, okay. And she didn't remember, so I had to tell her.
I'm like, I could see you going through all the cookbooks, tear out Alice's recipe, burn it in the fireplace.
Gone.
You're never gonna have that mistake again.
But I was like, I knew from the first bite, I was like, it looked right. You know what I mean? You know, grandma's pumpkin bread loaves, you can see it. I could pick it out of a lineup. Pumpkin bread, zucchini bread, whatever, they all look the same. I could pick hers out of a lineup. And it looked right,
It's true.
but it tasted wrong. And so I was like,
This ain't right.
and so I kept, Grandma, did you make this? And she's like, yeah. I'm like,
Liar.
she had made it, but it was the wrong recipe.
Now we know.
And I was like, don't you ever fucking make that mistake again, Dolores.
Abby does not. If you didn't know this about Abby, she's relentless and will not give up until she gets to the bottom of it. And
I kept asking
She
Dad.
did.
I'm asking Dad. I'm like,
asking the
What the
neighbors.
fuck's going on with this zucchini bread? I'm like, you can look me in the face and say that this is her normal zucchini bread.
I didn't have any of the raisin kind, so I don't know.
I was like, this is not hers.
No, that's hilarious.
I assumed that somebody had brought it over.
Yeah.
Right.
She's
You know,
got it
people are bringing
mixed
food
up
over left and right.
all the time.
And she's like, no, I made it. And that's when I knew that something was wrong. Not my grandma.
Oh my God. Okay, what's the sauce? Do you have a sauce?
Oh, I do, because you had no lunch.
I had no lunch.
So I was looking for like a flavorless sauce.
Oh, I see.
Well, apparently flavorless hot sauces exist.
What?
I maybe you just like to torture yourself. You're like, I don't want any redeeming qualities. Make it just burn. You know what I mean? So today's sauce
it's literally a hot sauce with zero flavor. But
Yes.
you can still feel the burn.
on hotsauce.com.
Okay.
You know, this is the flavorless hot sauces.
What in
And so I have added today is Pappy's Moonshine Madness Clear Hot Sauce. It's clear. It
is clear. Look at the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear.
There it is. They just got, they have these things, they're just in droppers and they come with gloves.
So you know
They're
that's
so-
really
Look
hot.
at this one. This one is Frostbite Clear Hot Sauce. Yeah, they're just hot. There's no flavor. There's no redeeming qualities. And this one's only $6.49.
You can get yourself some Pappy's Moonshine Madness Clear Hot Sauce for $6.99.
No, it's
For
on back order.
3.4 ounces. Well, you
on
can't
back
get it. It's on back order. Sorry.
Sorry.
Make a liar out of
But
me.
look at this. The Source $7.1 million collector's extract, $189.
Nope.
People are paying way too much to torture themselves.
Why
I could
would-
just light my tongue on fire for free.
I don't even understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that appeal.
No. I'm like, that is terrible. 5 stars enough. Who's got 5 stars? Oh,
Some-
this one.
Some people really like
9.2 million Scoville pure natural
Capricorn. Nope.
I almost said
Capsicum.
caps
Capsicum?
capsicum.
Capsicum.
Yeah, chili pepper, whatever.
Chili
I'm not-
pepper extract.
Yeah, you're right. Kit.
It's a whole kit.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna cut any of that out. I'm gonna listen to
$80
$80. You just gonna for a drop that'll kill you probably.
for an eyedropper full of capsicum
500
chili pepper extract. Nope.
$500,000.
Not for me. What?
What? It says. Look at this. Scoville units. Sorry, I thought it was dollars.
Oh, okay. Come
What
on,
the hell
Abby.
is 5? What's this? How much? Listen, I don't know nothing about Scoville.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
What's the Scoville scale? Can I get like a chart or something to explain how many like Scoville things are? Okay,
Oh,
a bell pepper is 0. Oh, a jalapeno. A jalapeno is 2,500 to 8,000 Scovilles, and they're saying that this is 500,000 Scovilles.
What is a Scoville?
That's a unit for measuring how spicy
For how
something is.
spicy.
Yes.
Oh my God. 500,000 Scovilles.
You
will
just die.
Your tongue will disintegrate.
You just die, I think.
Legit.
Oh my God, that's
a no for me.
horrible.
That's a no for me, dog.
I've never wanted to do those like challenges that are like the cinnamon challenge or the spicy challenge.
No.
Never been my.
No.
I'm like, why would I do that?
I just don't.
Life punishes me enough. Why would I add to it?
I don't feel the need to punish myself. I don't feel the need to be in pain. Been in pain. Don't ever want to be in pain again.
No.
So like, if I got a headache, hell yeah, I'm gonna take some Tylenol. Like, I'm not one of these people that's like, I don't believe in medicating myself. No, medicate me.
Medicate me. I don't like taking medicine.
I don't either.
But
I also don't like being in pain.
I get to a point that I'm like,
yeah,
bring it in.
You know,
Bring him in.
So,
Olivia and I sub.
we'll have to get a Scoville chart and
Yes.
post it because I've never heard of that in my life.
Oh, you never heard of the Scoville chart?
Learned something new today.
Oh, I knew about the Scoville chart, but I just had no frame
idea.
of reference.
No idea.
I had no
That's
frame
crazy.
of reference. What's this?
So I work with a guy who makes salsa.
Yeah.
And
Now you can.
I'm gonna have to ask him if he knows about the Scoville chart.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Okay.
Well, good to know.
This one of the favorite things that he says. He's from Kentucky.
Ah.
And he doesn't have a super southern accent or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But he says July, and I love that.
July.
We say July.
July.
So, but apparently, if you're from Kentucky, you say July.
July.
And I think it's adorable. I like it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
let me tell you.
Okay. Oh, tell me.
Okay, I don't have any. This should be quick because I have no elaboration on it. It was a picture that I saw on Facebook that I could have clicked the link in the comments. I'm not doing that. That's how you get a virus.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh, I did save this photo, Lucas.
I don't understand what that is.
What in tarnation?
Oh. There's a picture of a nation.
There's a picture of like a random country and it just says the word tar really big. And then there's a little like icon of like
the capital.
The location icon. Yeah. And then it says what. So it's what in tarnation.
I saw that and I went, I don't understand.
What in
Please
tarnation?
explain. What in tarnation? That's hilarious.
Okay. So real quick, this is the picture. Looks like a little like an X-ray of a knee.
Okay.
Which it's an X-ray of a knee. I want to just make that clear before I read.
Of a knee. Okay.
Yes, before I read what I'm about to read.
Go ahead and read.
Okay. Man endured disturbing consequences after injecting himself with own sperm to fix chronic back pain.
What?
I did not click on the article. I didn't think to look into.
Why would you inject sperm into yourself
for
chronic back pain?
And why is the picture a knee?
Of his knee and not his back. We'll never know.
I refuse. Unilad, UNILAD Tech. Unilad Tech. That is what I was like, I'm not clicking on that article because then I'm going to get a virus. I'm going to get hacked. And number two, I don't want to see any more of this. So I just thought I'd share.
I don't want to see any more of this. That's all we know, folks. That's all we can
That's all I know. But I read that and I was like, I gotta have to share that on the podcast.
That's true. And you know what? Life lesson: don't inject your back with sperm.
I'm certain that the detrimental effects were hopefully.
I bet his knee got pregnant. It's cracked.
His knee got pregnant.
Although they did an X-ray on it, now it's gonna be sterile. So.
That's true. I was trying to think of someone with like with his back, like the spine or spinal column or vertebrae or something like that. He was a vertebae.
Oh my God! She worked that with.
I had to really think
about
the
wheels turning as she's.
I was like, think of terms that have to do with the back.
Okay. Don't you have a story about Jupiter? Tell me.
Oh, I do. I was also going to tell you that as I was leaving work yesterday, Mandy says to me, she goes, have a Gouda day. Oh, Gouda day.
Okay.
And I gave it approximately 5 seconds and couldn't think of a cheese pun. It's like, I'm sorry, I got nothing. And I was like, you too. And I was like, oh. No. And started laughing. And then in the elevator on my way down, I remember, I thought of one. And so I texted it to her.
Okay.
I go, brie you tomorrow.
Oh.
It wasn't very good. Listen, in the 10 seconds from the walk from my office to the elevator, I thought it was pretty snappy to come up with it.
Snappy. There you go. You're losing it. You're slipping.
I was like, I literally was like, cheddar, mozzarella, Parmesan, nothing. I got nothing. It's like, shit.
Just looks there and goes, blue cheese, and then walks away.
I should have died. Asiago.
Just walk away. Asiago, that's kind of funny.
Actually, it sounds like a little like, damn it, that would have been
adios.
Shit.
Okay, text it right now. Asiago.
Asiago. No,
that's hilarious.
It's too late.
This morning you told me you had a story.
I did.
You had a Jupiter story, and I said, "Wait, I too have a Jupiter story." So it's kind of funny that we both have stories that involve.
Let me go find the picture because I did save it. Oh well, I did save the picture. Jupiter.
Oh my God, you're gonna have to find it now.
So I had asked you, do you know what the lesbian flag looks like?
I did not. So you sent me a picture of this morning, and I did.
Which listener, check. If you're listening to this, go to the Facebook because my mom probably posted this 5 minutes ago now that you're listening. It should be up there. So we'll include the flag. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to do that, know that there are 5 stripes in the lesbian flag, all horizontal. It's like a red orange, a light orange, white, a light pink, and a darker pink. Okay, that's the flag.
It's pretty.
Okay, so there I had seen a picture of Jupiter. And the picture of Jupiter was, it's like reddish orange on the top and the bottom, and then there was like these striations kind of through it, as the gases are swirling, and it was like pinks and whites and oranges and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so the picture said Jupiter is a lesbian, and we thought that was really funny, but then somebody comments and go, and a freaky one too. Look at that huge hickey. Good for her.
It's got the big red spot.
So
and it does have, and the picture does have the colorful stripes like the flag, the lesbian flag. So yeah, but look at that huge hickey.
Look at that huge hickey.
That's awesome. I love it.
I think one too.
So my Jupiter story.
Go ahead.
Sam and I were like at Michael's or somewhere, and we saw these stickers of like planets, and there was Jupiter sticker, and I was like, oh, look at these stickers of Jupiter. Now, the reason why that caught my eyes was we're going to go see a group in August called Exterior Heroes, and they have a song, and I was like, oh, we could do some. Oh no, they weren't stickers; they were charms, and they look like Jupiter. And she's making keychains, so like, well, we could hang a Jupiter charm on the keychain for Exterior Heroes for our concert for our freebie giveaways. And I'm like, that'll be so cute. We can hang the Jupiters on there. Da, da, da.
Okay.
And Sam looks at me and goes, why would we hang Jupiter on the keychain? And I was like, well, they have that song. You know that song. And she's like, Pluto? And I said, Pluto? Yes, you're right, Pluto. Do not get the Jupiter charms. And so they were standing there laughing hysterically because the song is called Pluto.
Yes.
Jupiter. Why? I don't, I saw the Jupiter charms and went, yeah, it's a planet. That works.
That's hilarious.
She's like,
well, of course.
Pluto? Yes.
Pluto.
It's Pluto. I am a dumbass. So that was pretty funny. And we got a kick out of that. So that was my Jupiter story. But it was funny
really
that we both
good.
had Jupiter
That
stories.
is funny. Well, I don't know what I didn't know.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, well, I'll tell you real quick about it. We went to Chicago to see my son's from Korea, the Stray Kids. Love them. We love them. And it was hot as balls. It was awful. It was awful. Awful hot. We were at Wrigley Field. So huge outdoor stadium concert, sold out, massive crowd.
Yeah. I have two
A lot of people. And it was too hot for most of us. They had EMTs and like ambulance stationed all around it.
Yeah.
Because people are just dropping.
Well, I'm glad that
people
they
are
at least had
overheating.
that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm the reason I say it because I wanted to give a shout out. Honestly, not a Cubs fan, so how dare I?
I feel
give a shout out to Wrigley Field, but the staff at Wrigley Field, they were amazing. They did a great job.
Good.
They were giving out free water bottles of water to people. Normally those bottles of water are anywhere from $7 to $10 a pop. You know what I mean? And people just won't buy them because they can't afford it. They're giving them away for free.
Well, in a lot of places they don't
overheating.
do it.
And they won't do it. So 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I'm not sure, they were in D.C. Well, who plays in D.C.? The Nationals?
Yeah.
Is that the team baseball team? They're at their stadium. That stadium was not prepared for the heat. No. They were not giving away water. People were overheating, having heat stroke. People were literally collapsing.
Yeah.
During this concert.
And that's so scary.
It's very scary because, people were taken to the hospital. At one point, the leader of the group stopped the concert and said, can we get some water passed out? He's seeing people collapse. How they're performing in that heat, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Because you can't even breathe.
No.
How they're singing and dancing is beyond me.
Yeah.
And he stopped the concert. They I don't know if they got water to these people or not. Finally, they get through the main part of the concert. They have what they call an encore stage. You know what's coming. You don't have to stand there and cheer like fools for them to come back. They come back. Okay, and so they literally said, we are going to have to call it and end it here. We're not going to come do the encore stage, which is another like 4 songs. Yeah. And they were like, everybody go home. Go get cool. Go get some.
Everybody go home.
One of the members, my boy Felix, was throwing up backstage.
Oh.
He was overheating.
No, Felix.
I know. Not my sunshine boy. But so that was upsetting. So before our concert,
my sunshine boy.
We get up there. That's what they call him, Sunshine Felix. He's adorable and he's very sunny and happy all the time. Anyway, except for when he's throwing up because he's overheating. Anyway, we get up to Chicago on Wednesday. It's 75 degrees. Gorgeous. Beautiful. That was the high for the day. We spent all day walking around doing all kinds of stuff. The next day of the concert, it's now 93.
Well,
it was horrible.
That is terrible.
Plus, then you got your heat index, blah, blah, blah. They got us lined up like cattle, waiting to get in, and it was just not good. It was not good.
I mean, I 100% would rather go up any day to like the Winter Classic out there and be bundled up because it was cold. But you know what? We were bundled up, and you could go back in and kind of warm up. When it's hot like that, there's escaping
nothing you can
it.
do. You just get, we did go find a place to sit for like we were VIP, so if you get VIP, you can do sound check.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit extra, which is kind of fun. So but then they have us line up under this tent, and there's no air moving, and people just start getting sick, and it was not good. But like I said, they're handing out waters. They were handing out these cooling packs. I had one like on the back of my neck. It was very cold.
Yeah.
It stayed cold like the whole time. It was great. They were giving those out. Like they were at least taking care of us, and they were doing a great job. And then inside the stadium they had water filling stations. So you could go in with
nice.
You could go in with your bottle of water.
It is nice.
And then you could fill it up as much as you want for free.
Wow.
And then they had misting stations, and they did have places with AC that you could go in if you need to cool down. So they really did a great job.
Well, like I said, the EMTs are there too. So
yes,
that's
and they had them stationed around the whole stadium.
That's great.
Waiting, willing to help people. So they did a great job. Once the sun, we went for VIP, full sun, not exciting. It was way too hot. Once the sun went down behind the stadium, then we were shaded.
That's not then is better.
And yes, and so the concert started at 7. It was shade. It was still very, very hot. Like, What time we got home, we were disgusting.
Still,
but it was bearable. Like you could handle it.
Okay, well that's good.
And the first time we went to see them, we went to an after party. We went to, it was like a club, and you just go and you dance and you have some drinks. We stayed up to like 2 a.m. So we're like, okay, we know there's an after party. We knew the location and everything. Like we thought, we'll go to. No, we went home. We went to the hotel. We were just like, we were all just ready to drop after that concert.
Oh, God, yeah.
That we're like, I said, I'm not going to make it to 2 a.m. Like, I'm just not going to. No. Even the young ones were like, yeah, we got to go. We got to go back home, back to the hotel and just cool down. We have to go back. Literally go back and like stand in the shower and like, because you're just so disgusting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, never again am I doing an outdoor summer.
No.
I think I'm done with outdoor summer concerts. Our climate is just not conducive to summer outdoor concerts anymore.
You know what? It's not, our climate is not conducive to living on this planet much.
It's true. Not for much longer. When when in June you didn't have 90-degree weather.
We've had the last like 2 weeks has been in like I went out and got my car. It said like 112 degrees in my car, and I could not believe that Bud even started. Because normally when it gets overheated,
kill your battery.
My car when it gets overheated, it won't start. I have to put the foot on the brake into the neutral to disengage the safety feature and then turn it on. That's a little trick from the guy at the Walmart.
There you go.
I was like, "Thank you, sir. Appreciate that."
No, we stayed an extra day because when you and Sam were in 8th grade, you got a fun Chicago trip with the school.
Yes.
Where Sam, Liv helped me. I don't know your names. Abby 3, who's Abby 3, Liv, did not get that, went to a different school for 8th grade, so she didn't get to do the Chicago trip. So we have said, let's stay an extra day, you pick out what you want to do, let's do some fun stuff, because we hadn't done that with her. And so, I'm thinking like, Science and Industry Museum, or do you want to go down to the pier?
If you want to go to a museum, you should have invited
Abby's my girl, yeah. So, of course, Liv is not, she will go to a museum, but that's not going to be her first choice. I thought she would want to go to the aquarium. True. I thought she would pick that. But we had done a ton of walking. So our hotel really isn't that far from the train station. So we just got off the train and walked to the hotel.
Yeah.
Well, then we walked to the L stop.
Okay.
Rode the L out to Wrigley. Walked to the stadium. Nothing is that super far.
Yeah.
But it ends up being a ton of walking, right?
Yeah.
By the time you're done. Because you don't want to Uber everywhere. It's just so expensive. So we walked a ton.
Well, especially with that many people, you're going to be getting that.
Exactly. Six of us. We had 6 of us. It was too many. So we're like, what do you want to do? And of course, I think we all agreed, nothing with a lot of walking. Like, no. It's just, we're walked out. Like, our feet were hurting pretty bad. So I was like, do you want to go up in the Sears Tower? Which it's not that.
It's not called that anymore.
But it will forever be the Sears Tower.
Who gives a fuck?
It's a Willis Tower. So she decided, let's do that. And then we decided, let's go up at night. Mm-hmm. Best decision ever. It was so amazing. You and I and Sam and your dad, we've been up in there during the day.
Yeah.
But we'd never been up there at night. It is so freaking cool. We loved it so much. And now they have they call it the ledge. They have 2 of them. Oh. Where it's all enclosed glass.
Yeah.
That you can step out. Ooh. And it looks like there's nothing there.
Scary.
I wasn't that scared. I was like, this, for sure. I'm not afraid of heights.
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome. Let's do the ledge. Sam, very afraid of heights, was like, I'm not doing the ledge. We're like, you don't have to. You can still go up. You can still walk around. You don't have to go out onto the ledge. Sam
won't walk on a grate on the street.
Right. So Sam at first said, no, I'm not doing the ledge. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. No pressure. We're not pressuring anybody to go on the ledge.
I'm pressured.
I'm like, I'm doing it.
I wasn't there.
We get in line. It's not very long because, again, we're up there at like 9 o'clock at night. So it's not very crowded, which is great. It's kind of the perfect time to go. we get up to the ledge, and I'm like, Sam's in line with us. And I'm like, are you just hanging in line with us, or are you going to go out on the ledge? She's like, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, do it.
Well, yeah.
She steps out on the ledge, no problem, everybody's on the ledge. And I got to the edge, and I looked down and went, oh my fucking God, this is terrifying. I froze. I was frozen, standing there. Your dad's out there, and I reached down, I grabbed his hand, and I'm like, you got to help me onto this ledge. I was so scared. I couldn't believe it. I was literally was shaking. I was so scared. I broke out into sweat. I was terrified.
It's crazy. You ever seen those?
Oh my God.
I think it's in China or Japan. I forget where I saw it. But they have these like bridges, these really high up bridges, and the floor of the bridges are entirely glass. You can see through them.
Serious?
And people will get out there and you'll start walking across, and like then all of a sudden they will like, you'll see them like almost collapse because they're like frozen
in fear
and whatnot, and they just, and it's like then they're stuck.
Well,
and there's but because they can't go forward, but they can't go back.
Why can't you go back?
Because they're stuck.
They're just stuck in the
Because if I go back, I'm still walking over nothing.
Okay.
Over
Gotcha.
nothing,
Gotcha.
And it's like super thick, like bulletproof glass. You know what I mean? Like it's not breaking button or anything. But still, it's your mentally you're
so when we were there, the sun was going down, and so we got some beautiful sunset shots.
I've written this down that you'll have to include.
Yeah, definitely. Look at, there's the moon.
Oh. Look at it. Beware.
It was so beautiful.
Oh, there's Mayor.
Me and Mayor trying to take a selfie, and then we kept hating ourselves. So.
Okay. Well, did you take a picture on the ledge? Oh, there you are. Help me.
Let me find the ledge. Oh, here's Bookie.
Here's Bookie.
Bookie. Sorry. Okay, this is out on the ledge looking straight down.
Oh,
that's Mayor's foot.
Ew.
Let's see. Here's my feet for the perspective, looking straight down at the street.
Oh,
terrifying.
It was terrible.
Everything was lit up for Pride Month. It was so beautiful. This is us out on the ledge. Mm-hmm. That's how much glass is between you and the air.
1.5 inches between you and the city.
That's it. 1.5 inches.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. I saw that, thankfully, after I was on the ledge.
I don't think I would have stepped out on there.
Look how pretty, like the rainbow stuff all around the city.
Wow.
For look at them.
That's beautiful.
It will.
We'll have to go.
So Mayor and I were like, okay, we're dying to go back and do the Science and Industry Museum. For sure. We love that. Museum.
I love that.
And so I said, well, if you want to go back, if you want to do the museum, we got to go back with that. So we both agreed right away. We're like, Abby's the girl who will go to the museums with us.
I love a museum.
They're excellent.
I want to learn something. God damn it! I got campaigns to write.
It's true. Now Abby. Liv wants to go back because there's a botanical gardens that's very nice up there. I've never been to their botanical garden. And she wants to go. I said, let's go.
You just jogged my memory.
Let's go in the fall. But it's not so hot.
100%. Maybe something's blooming.
Yeah. I said, forget the summer.
Did you know?
Yes.
So Ash and I last Friday, we go to see like a little comedian show or whatever. This person.
Okay.
They got their start on YouTube, whatever. It was fun.
Awesome.
It was fun.
You guys have fun.
Well, the woman that we went to see, her husband is who opened for her kind of thing, did the little opener kind of thing. Cute. He's also very funny. Oh, okay. So he comes out, he just had like a little 15-minute little ditty kind of thing.
Okay.
But he was like, hi St. Louis, like, he's talking to her and he goes, did you guys know that you have the oldest botanical gardens and I don't know if it's in the United States or North America.
Wow.
I was not aware.
I know it's been around a long time.
Right. And so, of course, he's joking. He's like, give me some plants with some history. You go somewhere else. He's like, give some history.
If you think about the stuff that's been in Forest Park, it's been around for a very long time. The community, the zoo, like they've all been around for a long time.
Well, that says, it's the oldest botanical garden in continuous operation in the United States.
Oh, okay.
So it opened in 1859 and it's never closed.
Founded in 1859. That is a long time.
It is also a National Historic Landmark.
It's got to be.
Yep. So there's other ones that had opened.
And it's in great shape
earlier.
You would never know is that old.
No. So there's other ones that have opened, but then they had closed and now have reopened. But this is the oldest continuous
open. That's awesome. Way to go. Botanical Garden, Missouri.
And they got the corpse flower there.
They do.
Crazy. They got some good shit.
It's a beautiful place. And they have special exhibits a lot of times. We went to the Lantern Festival. We went to...
I feel like we got to go back to the Arch Madness and maybe got to move them up. Maybe
we were sleeping on the Botanical Garden. We love it.
Maybe we were. Well, let me tell you, speaking of St. Louis,
Okay. What else you got?
the St. Louis Blues did a rebrand.
They did do a rebrand. Your dad sent me a text. He's like, what do you think of the new, the 2025-26, season logos and jerseys and stuff? And so I gave it a look.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking to see. Let me go. Maybe NHL.
We'll have to post a picture and y'all tell us what you think.
It wasn't. Cause it's not just the note. Because the note has changed to more like the vintage
They
note.
changed the blue note.
And the colors have been changed to more of a powder blue.
It is rather than the navy.
And I love a powder blue.
I like it a lot.
Me too.
I have a fondness for the navy very much so. I loved when Tarasenko played with the navy jerseys with the circle on the front here with it's the St. Louis.
Yep.
I loved those jerseys. But the powder blue is
the
the powder blue is beautiful.
Nice.
And I think the note is
I like the
excellent.
note better personally.
It is.
Now this
I think it's more detailed. I really like
100%.
it.
Well, because if you go, let me scroll back up. Nope, that's the new note. This is the navy one,
Right.
And this is the retro. And I just think that this is a little sharper. It's got some.
I like it a lot. I've never liked the retro.
Je sais quoi, little chutzpah,
I
little
despise the retro. I hate when they added
The
the
red.
red. Their red has no business
sucked.
being on a St. Louis Blues jersey.
It's blue. We're the blues.
hate it. We're the Blues. Why are you putting
Christ.
red? Stop it.
So the heritage note is just the blue with the yellow, and they've added a blue around. And I think it's sharp.
I think, and the yellow is a little bit thicker in here.
Yes.
I like that.
Now this is not what I'm most concerned about.
They
I
look
will
good.
tell
These
you
look good.
before I reveal. I will
So
say
they're
that Ashley
they're
and I-
doing a navy one anyway. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they still have this is the third. This is
The
the alternate.
traditional navy.
I look at the little. Anyway, this is I'm gonna give you my thoughts before I show you.
We always play home in blue, away in white, so that's staying the same. It
But
looks
this is
good.
they have an alternate.
They do.
Sometimes they will.
They do alternative
swap in.
nights. Yeah.
Now I will tell you that before we go look, Ash and I really like it. Like everything they've done, Ashley was like, I don't know who they got to do it, but they got somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing.
But they nailed it. Yes.
So let me go continue on down here to the alternate notes.
Oh yeah.
Look at the floor.
The floor
with the whatever the treble clef, whatever the fuck that is. Look at the STL again. It's the treble with the S and the T. Yeah. Oh my! And the arch with the trumpet and the water.
Y'all, we'll post pictures.
Let
of
me
these.
tell you something. Some of the most solid branding in the goddamn NHL.
They've come up with these three new, very cool little graphics.
Yeah, these they call them marks. Is what? Yeah,
They might be on the sleeve or where I don't know where they're putting those. They're not going to take
sometimes it's a patch. Well, like you talk about the Kraken. The Kraken has like the S or whatever is with the I. That Seattle Kraken, that's their main thing.
Yes.
But then they also have the Space
Needle.
Which is in the anchor.
Yes.
And all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it's on the sleeve. Sometimes it's just elsewhere. It's kind of like the Cardinals have the birds on the bat, but then they also have the STL.
Yes. And sometimes they'll have T-shirts with just the alternative different design on it.
A hat.
And they've come up with 3 new ones.
Oh my God. I want them all.
They're great. Your dad loves them a lot.
I would get this tattooed on me. I
would
swear
get
to
the
God. I think
STL
the STL
tattoo.
is so good for the Blues because it's the fucking.
My favorite was the floor. The
floor is so good.
I thought that was just so creative. But then I saw the trumpet too. I was like, oh my gosh, because it's the whole blues. Brings in the whole
blues.
The whole song they play when the blues come marching in.
Yes,
and then so great.
Then you got the arch. You got the river.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they nailed it. Whoever did it did a great job. So shout out to the designer for the blues because
and
they
do you know
did a
why
great
these
job.
are M's? Because it's the mighty Mississippi. I'm not even kidding.
They're not even kidding. That's legit. It says she actually read, folks.
I'd already did my research before this.
I didn't read the captions.
The little river underneath is M's, and it's because it's the mighty Mississippi.
So look at this.
That comes together to form a trumpet that plays tribute to the historic music scene of downtown St. Louis.
I hope it's a woman because then I could say clever girl.
I know.
That's amazing.
And even look at this. Look how nice the illustrative.
Yeah, they really did a great job.
Look at these. Look at these.
My only negative was I was like, oh, I love the navy, so I'm missing the navy. Oh yeah, look at the shirts with the different prints on it. Yeah.
Now look at these.
Oh, that looks great. So we're big blues fans, though.
Of course we are.
We're big hockey fans. We love the blues, so of course this interests us.
Even like the black, it's sharp.
The black is very sharp.
Ugh.
They did a black with gold, with the gold blue note on it, and I loved it so much, but it just reminded me too much of the Knights, so I didn't get it. But it does look sharp. Very
Let me
sharp.
go to the. I gotta go. Maybe
So
that
we're
was the
loving
wrong
it.
thing.
We're loving it.
I had seen they just posted a picture on their Facebook. This is how I saw.
Oh, me
this.
too. Me too. Yes.
But they had posted. Oh man, look at that. Look at the floor. Close. But they had posted like a wall of the new stuff, like the new things that were coming.
They're
in
gearing up
and
for
whatnot.
the new season.
What maybe hats is what I'm looking for. But I had loved. I thought that they all looked so
They
sharp.
look great on the
with
hats.
yellow.
Yep, they look great on the hats.
Yeah, it looks great on the hats. And the blue and the yellow is so sharp together. And I love this blue and yellow color. I love the powder blue. And listen, listener, if you don't
the
like
yellow
it,
is such a complimentary
bummer.
color. It looks so great.
Yep. If you don't listener, if you don't like the new rebrand, that's your problem.
Even on the white. Look
Even
how pretty
the white,
that is.
it's so good.
It's very pretty.
Oh, Malanta.
Well,
I love it.
Take it from a design expert. They're cool. They're really cool.
They absolutely
We're
did their
loving it.
homework,
Yeah.
and it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
They knew exactly what the hell they were doing.
It does look great.
We just traded Bull Duke. That's a little sad.
We did, but that's okay.
That's
I'm ready for
okay.
hockey season already.
I'm
ready for summer. I hate the heat.
Yeah.
I love summer because there's so many fun things to do.
Yeah.
But I hate that it's so flippin' hot. Like,
Agreed.
It's such a bummer. So I'm already ready for fall. Isn't that sad? But I am.
These are the hats. Sorry,
they look
this is the wall I was trying to pull up. Look at it. You can see all of the different.
I have so many shirts in my closet.
So good.
For the Blues and the
Somebody
Cardinals.
said that they wish the outline had stayed on the numbers because they don't look.
Oh, great.
And
It doesn't
that
look
is my
professional.
only. That is my only. That's how the numbers look on their jerseys.
Oh.
So that's why it's like. That's why it looks like that.
right.
But I have to agree. I think I would have liked the outline on the
Totally
numbers.
Okay, let me tell you my skinny, my scoop, my poop. Before we run out of time.
Okay.
Today.
I'm still looking for the wall
There
shop.
you go.
Go ahead.
88 years ago today,
Yes.
Amelia Earhart disappeared. 88 years ago.
88.
Today. Isn't that crazy? My dad wasn't even born yet. He wasn't born until November of the same year, 1937 is when she disappeared. This happened so long ago. And people are still looking for her, still trying to figure out what happened. And it's just kind of captivates anybody who you might, if you read about it.
Yeah.
So today on the Today Show,
Today on the Today Show.
there was an excellent story about her and her disappearance. So the Today Show had a story about her disappearance.
Okay.
And an interesting development that I find incredibly awesome.
Okay.
So, on the 80th anniversary of her disappearance,
Okay.
the Purdue
That's
University.
today?
Yep, Purdue University, which is July 2nd, if you didn't know what today was.
Okay.
Since we're recording and this won't post until next week. Purdue University researchers.
It's not going to post for another 2 weeks. In fact.
That's true. You're right. Will lead an expedition to a remote island in the Pacific Ocean where they believe they found her remains. They believe they found her remains 40 years ago.
Oh.
Okay, and so, but they have more information that's come to light that they believe confirms it.
Oh.
Okay, and this it's satellite image, it's picture of this island, just off the coast of this island, because there were winter storms.
For some reason, I just thought you were about to flip this around and show me there's going to be a joke.
No.
If
It's legit. It's legit. I'm
okay.
legit.
I was like, if you fucking...
Why would I ever?
If this is such a long... if this is a long joke setup, and you turn around like, look, here she is. And it's like... and it's like a fucking... Like... I don't fucking know.
It's Amy Adams
Spirit
from the movie.
Halloween
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, Amy Adams or something. I'm
from
like, fuck yourself.
the second.
It's a fucking picture of Amy Adams on the beach. I'd be
Like,
like,
legit.
fuck
No.
you.
So this
Okay.
this picture's been around for a while, but they finally, I guess someone finally took a closer look.
Okay.
Okay. And there were no, I said winter storms. There were tropical storms. There were storms, hurricanes, different things.
Yeah.
And when these storms happen, the sand will shift. Okay.
Yeah.
And this image, I'll post a picture, is they believe part of or all of her plane that has been uncovered because the sand shifted. And they showed a time lapse of different photos they've taken, and it shows how the sand after this everything settles down, the sand comes back in and then covers it back up again.
Oh.
And they're like, they just happened to snap a picture at the right time, and there's this wreckage just off the coast of this it's a very tiny little island.
I'm on the edge of my fucking seat right now.
I know. I was amazed listening to this morning. And so they believe that she did survive, and I don't know about her. There was a navigator on board with her. I'm not sure if they believe he survived or not.
The most forgotten man
But
in history.
unfortunately, yes. So,
Because I didn't even know about that.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I don't see his name. They don't even freaking name him. Sorry. Sorry, Navigator.
Sorry, Navigator.
I'm very sorry. But they're 99% sure now that the bones that they found on this island then were hers. Because they found remains. They found a zipper, a shoe, different things that they can date back to the time. Abby drew a shocked face and is then making that shocked face.
I am. Are you kidding me?
I'm trying to find the name of the island. It's really hard for me to pronounce it.
Well, it's going to be Earhart Island now.
It's true. But anyway, so it's an uninhabited island called Nikumuroro. Nikumuroro. What do you think?
Nikumuroro.
Nikumuroro.
I fucking know.
Who knows? It's Nikumaro.
Book your vacations now.
Look at where he's now. There's nothing there. Except for maybe her.
There's nothing there.
Except for maybe the plane that has crashed.
Except for the remains of like the most infamous.
The remains were discovered. Her remains, they were discovered in 1940. I said 40 years ago. I don't know if that's true. Maybe I meant 1940.
Did they already? Okay.
They discovered these remains there.
Okay. Well, okay.
Okay, but they couldn't, at 1940, they can't confirm or deny who that is. They don't have the means.
They don't have no DNA.
There's no, you don't have that. Now, I don't know if they still have those remains. Purdue University is going to fund an expedition. They're going to go back.
Oh, man, I was rooting for them in March Madness.
True.
They let me down.
They're going to go back, and they're going to try to confirm. I don't know if the remains were left there, if anybody brought the bones back
Dig them
home.
up. Go out and dig for some.
I don't know what they did with them at the time. And they don't know if anything's going to even be left. But isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That suddenly now they can see this plane.
They're like, all right, we know it's been 40 years. Go out, go get her.
I'm looking at, you're looking at the picture. To me, that means nothing. It doesn't look like a plane to me.
No, I mean, let me see. It looks like a giant wishbone.
It does. And they're like, you got this expert from, wherever, Purdue University, it's like, that, he says the name of the plane that she flew, and that's exactly the same. He names all these things that says that he, why it confirms that that's her plane. To me,
talking about
an uneducated person.
Yeah. I would have been like, all right, now as we can see right here, this right here is the tail of Godzilla. And you can see that he's curled around now.
You're right. To me, it looks like a big wishbone. That's literally the shape I'm seeing. So there's a giant turkey somewhere, the remains of a giant turkey. That's what it looks like to me.
A murder most foul.
Okay, she's back.
I'm back. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. Momentary lapse with the cheese, but she's back.
You know why it went down? Why it went down? Turkeys can't fly.
They're flightless birds. She was
was
a turkey. She's a flightless bird. Why would she try to fly a flightless bird?
God is my witness.
That turkey could fly.
Oh man! If I
God.
ever own a farm and have turkeys, I'm naming one of them turkeys Amelia Earhart.
Absolutely.
Amelia for sure.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
So anyway,
A murder most foul.
Terrible. So I'm gonna stay posted. I'm gonna see if I can find out what this expedition, what they find out. It was interesting to me to hear the story. It's kind of like they believe this is the most conclusive evidence they've ever found so far in this 88-year-old mystery.
Crazy.
Very cool though. Cool and interesting that they can still discover and get answers.
Crazy.
Yeah, blows my mind.
Yeah, outrageous.
Yeah, outrageous.
Outrageous.
So, super cool. That's what I learned today.
That is very good.
Yeah. Okay.
I had something I was gonna tell you.
Appreciate
now I don't
that.
remember
Appreciate
what it was.
I do have one very funny story to tell you. About our trip.
Okay.
Uh,
I remember what I was gonna tell you.
Our train was delayed by an hour and a half on the way up to Chicago. This has never happened to us before. We've always had smooth sailing, which we don't sail
on the
on the train. Everything's really normally.
That's the
rarely
safer way to travel if you're a turkey.
Legit.
Unless there's murder on the Orient Express.
That's true.
In which case, another murder must foul.
Then you need to stay away. Okay. I'd say she's backing out. Went straight to her head. We were supposed to leave at 6:35. We didn't even board till 7:30. Didn't get going till 8:03. It was a bummer. It was a bummer. And we're standing in the train station like this whole time waiting in line to get on this train.
Well,
your dad then, while we're in line, decides he's got to go to the bathroom. So he runs in the bathroom, which is kind of right close by us. And he comes back out and he's got his hands in the air and
like you just don't care.
It's like there's no paper towel. He goes, "There's no paper towels," and I said, "Well, it's better than being out of paper toilet." Now, do you get the reference? Do you recall paper toilet? We have to get that copyrighted. Sam immediately sings the song. And I'm like, "Oh, look at you remembering it. You even got the tune right." Liv had no idea what
I knew it.
Yeah, you knew it. And I was telling Mary, I was like, "Oh my God, the paper toilet song made an appearance today while we're waiting." Mm-hmm. Now, listener, the paper toilet song is, one time my brother was stuck in the bathroom at our house when we were little.
John?
Nope, it was Joe. Oh. We were little, stuck in the bathroom with no toilet paper. And he's like, 4 or 5. He's little. Mm-hmm. And instead of, I guess he might have called for someone to get him some toilet paper, but none of us heard him. This is a house full of 9 or 10 people.
I think you told the way that you told me the story first was that you guys were watching a movie and he was yelling for somebody.
None of us heard him.
Right.
And
so wait until the movie's over.
Eventually, my mom is like, "Where's Joe?" And we all go looking for him. And he's sitting on the toilet in the bathroom. Through the door closed, we can hear him in there singing his little ditty that he made up. Paper toilet, paper toilet, paper toilet. And so we laughed our asses.
That was the whole ditty.
That was the whole ditty. And he made it up all by himself. And it's kind of like Liv. One time she made up a song when we were in Walmart. And her song was, "To the toys, to the toys, to the toys." And then she said, "Do you like my song?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. It was great." She's like, "I made that up all by myself." As if there could be any doubt. I was wondering. I thought that was Taylor Swift. But to this day, my family then called toilet paper toilet just because that was hilarious, and it was. But the fact that Sam immediately went into song, Liv is like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah, what the hell is paper?"
I was like, "Oh, poor Liv. I didn't tell her the story. She's missing."
I guess.
She hasn't lived.
She hasn't lived.
Oh my God.
Well, I remember what I was going to tell you.
Okay, go.
You've seen Jurassic World, the first new Jurassic Park movie?
The first one with Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that one.
Okay.
I haven't seen this. Wait. There's the second one.
No, wait. You and I know that you've seen the second one because I wanted to see a guy's arm get ripped off.
You said we have. If you go see Jurassic World,
in that one. It's in that one.
Your goal is to see a guy's arm ripped off, and they didn't let you down.
No, that's how you get.
So I've seen the second one.
That's how you get away from being afraid of the dinosaurs. You're like, I'm in here rooting for the dinosaurs.
You have to root for the dinosaurs,
and then you won't be afraid because Because then you're like, I'm hoping that they hop out at any minute. I'm not afraid of that. I'm excited and I hope that they do. So it feels more like a roller coaster than a haunted house, if you will.
Okay.
The adrenaline rush is the same.
True. It's true.
But a reframe.
Okay.
Now then, the point is, in the second one, you recall.
Yes.
That like the island is sinking or whatever, and they have to get the dinosaurs off the island.
Yes.
So to get the dinosaurs, let me reframe that. They have to get the dinosaurs off the island.
But then there was a big lie because they made them sound like they were rescuing them, but they were really trying to sell them. It was a whole
right.
Yeah, okay.
But they do
get them off.
And you can see one of the part that they're like sailing or flying away or whatever, and you see this one brontosaurus like running down the dock, and it's so sad because they leave him behind.
They do.
Okay, well, I saw somebody that drew a little picture of Godzilla going and getting him. And put him on his back and saved him. Somebody had drawn a little picture of Godzilla going and saving the Brontosaurus.
I want to see it.
Oh, I don't know.
How dare you tell me about a picture and then not show me, which is what we do to our listeners every week.
I get it. Brontosaurus.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking. Here it is. Here's Godzilla. There's no lead up, but it's like he goes.
Look how tiny the Brontosaurus is compared to Godzilla. Yeah, he puts him on his back
and he's like, he saves him.
He saves him and takes him to a new place to live. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Because he's
look, here's somebody did it in color.
Yes, somebody did a little picture.
The Brontosaurus fits in Godzilla's hand.
But he's still shorter than the arch.
Crazy, but he is still shorter than the arch. It's true. Mm-hmm. Sam got a new birthday gift that I can't wait for you to see from her her best friend Julie.
Oh.
And it does involve Godzilla, and I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh.
It's incredible.
Okay.
It's incredible.
Okay. Yeah. No. I just that never sat well with me that they left him.
Look at him, just so sad. They
were gonna. He was gonna die. Like it was this. Remember?
Yeah.
They leave him.
No. Of all the dinosaurs to save, they save the killers, the meat eaters.
Yeah.
Why would you save them? They're going to eat you.
Let's see if I can't.
Why don't you just save?
I mean, because he can run down the dog,
one.
and then there's the thing you see, and you're like, that just ain't right. It just ain't right. And so
Agreed.
so luckily,
luckily he was saved.
yes.
Now we can all
we can all
rest easy
knowing that Godzilla went and got him.
Oh, praise Jesus! I've been
I know
worrying
you've
about
been
that for years.
I know you've been thinking about that.
It's true.
So I know you've been worried, but worry no longer. Worry no longer.
All right. Well,
we still have some time.
You got anything else?
I had to cut out your coughing.
it's true. My whole choking episode. What else you got to talk about?
Well, I could tell you real quick. The thing we talked about earlier. We were out shopping for dress clothes, or we were shopping for clothes for the funeral, and I had held up a shirt, and I said,
this goes back to the do you like it? Do you like it?
yes. Well, I was going
Okay.
to spoil the punchline.
Okay, let's.
And I hold up the shirt, and I thought it was fine, and I showed it to Ashley, and she's like, "Yeah, I think that shirt's fine." And I go, "Mom, what do you think of this shirt?" And she goes, "Do you like it in that color?" I go, "Well, not anymore."
I admit to saying those words. Yes, I did not like the
It's
color.
like, well, not anymore. Do you like it in that color? I go, not anymore. I don't even remember what color it was. I was just like, all right.
I don't even know what color it was either. I cannot remember. But your sisters were there, and you guys have given me nothing but pure hell ever since you guys heard me say those words.
Because ever since, it's like, when somebody asks you not you, but any of us asks us our opinion, and whatever we're going to say is not a resounding support.
Right. You don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
We now say, well, do you like it in that color?
They've now used my words against me.
Mm-hmm.
But this goes back to what I said earlier. Every mom has a passive-aggressive way of trying to get their opinion across because we don't want to hurt your feelings.
Do you like it?
Well, some people do it just to be an ass, but I honestly, truly,
it was the forced smile squint. Do you like it in that color?
But I also have this thing
that... Be carefully about your answer.
I also have this thing that I admit freely. This goes back to what you're talking about with J-Dog. I admit it freely. I like things to be my way. Okay, I'm not going to lie about that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I admit it. I'm bossy. I want things to be my way. And if everybody just did things my way, we'd all be doing things the right way. I say this at work all the time. My coworkers get a kick out of it, but I'm not even.
And I think in that case, and you might be right.
I might be right. I'm not being facetious. They think I'm joking. I'm not. Just do it my way. I do it the right way, and we'll all be better off.
I will say that you do.
If we do it this way,
you are both. What is it? Accurate and reliable.
I am accurate and reliable. I want a plaque that says that. But God bless. I admit it. I just want everybody to do things my way. And when think back to when you were a kid, it was time for picture time, school picture time, or whatever. Who picked the outfit? Me. Mom picked the outfit. And I would say, these pictures are not for you. These pictures are for me to look at when you're old.
So shut your pie hole.
Exactly. When you're old and 30 and
I'm old.
I'm going to be the one looking back at these pictures.
And you decrepit at home.
Again. And so again, shut your pie hole and wear what I tell you to wear because you're going to look good. You're going to look the way I want you to look in the picture. So literally, this has not changed. We're going for family pictures. Who picked out all the outfits?
That is what it was. Yeah.
Who picked out all the outfits? Me.
You. I showed up in a tank top in jeans because you were bringing the shirt.
I was bringing
for me.
the sweater.
I
bought those jeans for you, and I said, "Do
I was there.
Do you have a tank top?" Yeah, you tried on the jeans.
Yeah, well, I wore the tank top because I needed a shirt. I needed to be wearing something.
No,
I was going to drive down there shirtless.
I had specifically
you
said,
had the shirt.
I said, "Do you have a whatever color tank top because you're going to wear it under this?" And you were like, "Yes, I do."
Because you're going to.
Otherwise, I would have bought you that too.
Going to wear it under this.
Under this shirt. And I bought Ash's shirt. I bought all the clothes, and then I gave them. I let them have their opinion.
Did we?
Sam, I don't think bought anything. She actually had a cute sweater and jeans and whatever that went with the color scheme we were going with. And then,
thank God.
Your dad said, "I want to wear like a burnt orange kind of color."
We'll have to post a photo of this as well.
I went, "That works. I'll find you one." Found him a shirt in the color he asked for, and it was all good. So everybody got an opinion. I might have vetoed something, but that Liv pulled up too, and then we found out something
undoubtedly. Well, at this point, I'm just like, listen, you know what I'm going to be comfortable in.
Yes.
I don't care. Just somebody just give me the outfit that I'm supposed to wear because I'm going to wear
just stand
click
and
I'm going to go.
We're done. Half an hour later, we're done. Yeah.
Right. I'm packing an extra shirt to wear so I don't have to wear the sweater the rest of the day. You know, I that's where I'm at.
It ended up being a little warm for the sweater, which is
right.
But you look
just
good.
kind of resigned to it.
You're used to it. You know how it goes. Because who's the picture for? Picture's for me.
Now, I will say that there's definitely, I was listening to a book and there's a character in there. She's like the only like Kingsguard or whatever. She's not even the main character. She's just like a side character.
Okay.
And so she's like one of the guards and such. So she's normally wearing pants and boots and all that kind of stuff. And they have whoever's coming over for tea, the mom insists.
Yes.
Like, and she's like, I'm not wearing a dress.
That's
but
so
she
Annie.
makes her wear a frilled shirt. And she's sitting there pulling on the shirt the whole time. And then she's drinking. She's like, and the mom's like, are you drinking? She's got like a flask
of alcohol.
and she's like, that's the only way I can get through it. And I was like,
it literally describes Abby to a T.
it was me.
For a kid, I'm like, you must put on dress clothes. No.
I pull up to therapy today. J-Dog is like, oh, you look nice. And I go, like that.
I have to wear dress clothes.
So because I'm not big on compliments either.
It's true.
I can't accept.
But your outfit is
very
excellent.
well.
You actually put it together really well. Nice.
I have purposely gotten shirts and pants that I can just
put them on.
Intermingle. Doesn't matter.
She's got the Garanimals of dress clothes, people. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows the Garanimals.
What the fuck is that?
You've never heard of Garanimals?
Spell it.
It's a clothing line. Am I saying it wrong? Garanimals? I don't know how you spell it. Let's see if I
for
spell it.
adults. Garanimals.
Garanimals.
Mix and match clothing for toddlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I want.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
And you know what goes together. So you know what goes together.
And you know what the first
It's easy
was?
shopping for any parent.
Was Garanimals for adults.
Do they still have them? Do they still make Garanimals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, Garanimals is a brand primarily sold at Walmart. Holy crap.
I need Garanimals. Oh, look at this person has put together a Pinterest board. Garanimals for adults, but I don't own those clothing, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that.
But yeah, it's a whole thing. They make this whole line of clothing that it helps you easily mix and match.
I need that.
Tops.
I need that for me for life.
Yeah, legit.
But I told
and it's affordable. It's not like super expensive.
I told J-Dog, I go, this is
You've never heard of Garanimals? That's
no. But I don't have children. So.
But it came out when I was a kid. Like it's old.
Well, I had said to J-Dog, I go, this is my nightmare.
It is. It is her nightmare.
I fucking hate. I think I could bear the commute better if I wasn't forced to be in dress clothes. And I have one pair of dress shoes.
You do.
So
those aren't too bad. Yeah.
No, these are relatively newish.
But they're gonna wear out soon.
Yes, because I wear them every day almost.
Yeah, sometimes you're a lot better about it now. Even when you were really little, you just hated wearing clothes. Period. So but and then when you got older, it was like, I am not wearing a dress. And I'm like, please.
I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now. Well, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I ain't wearing that fucking dress.
One Halloween,
find me something else.
Every Halloween, I would pick a theme, and then we would pick costumes, based on the theme. And
every year, you would pick a theme.
I would pick the theme.
Ashley,
because I had to buy the costumes or make them. I would make them.
Ashley was talking to me about this.
I made them for years.
She said, they're growing up or whatever, they're doing Halloween, and the mom's like, well, what do you want to be? Da-da-da. And like that's how it is in storybooks. What do you want to be? They ask him, and I go, actually, I'll tell you what. I don't think anybody ever fucking asked me that question one time.
Liv is furious.
It was, this is the theme.
Now
what
pick.
would you like to be
Now
of
pick.
these 3 options
Within
that
the
I've
theme
given you?
pick, because it was easier, and I
The
had to pick.
theme is princesses. What princess would you like to be?
Hey.
I said, go fuck yourself.
I was flexible. You never said those words to me. I was flexible. We're doing princesses. You know why we did princesses? Because Liv had a princess costume already, and so did Sam.
Well, but
They
you
had
fought
hand-me-downs
you
from
fought for me to be a princess for a
friends.
long time,
And I was like,
I fought tooth and nail. I said, I'm not doing it.
That year, she finally put her foot down. I'm not being a princess, and she was a knight in shining armor.
It's true.
It fit the theme,
You-
so it was good.
I did.
compromised. I compromised.
It
we
was-
were on theme.
It was. I think it was,
was cute.
weeks of back and forth.
I was
though.
like, come on. What about Belle? What about
her?
I keep giving her suggestions.
I said, I'd rather be the candlestick.
Years later, when the Loey kids came along, we did a Disney theme. And
Yes, I was Snow White.
She was Snow White, folks. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it.
Oh my! Do you
couldn't
remember the
believe
year
it.
that you made me dress up as Hannah Montana in high school?
Okay, that was a fun joke one because
Yeah.
Abby was such a tomboy and she was going to a party, an actual like teenagers party. It was there was no
Make it
alcohol.
sound like I never left the house.
What was like your first like big party?
I was a freshman.
You were a freshman.
Listen, it was with the CYO kids.
Yeah,
let's
it
be
was
honest.
all good Catholic kids. It was all
Yeah.
good. And I knew the people very well. I knew I could trust her to go. And I said, listen, you've got to show up in a costume that no one will ever expect you to be in, and it'll be a scream.
a scream.
Was I right?
Because it
Was I right?
They did get a good reaction.
It got a great reaction. She showed up as Hannah Montana, blonde wig, I forget, pink top, I don't know, whatever.
I had like these like slide-on pants that looked like faux leather.
It did. It looked like
whatever.
faux, like a leather
And they had the pink
pants,
with like a white jacket over the top.
and the long blonde wig, and I think
Yeah.
you had a microphone. Yeah,
Yes.
you show up at the party and the whole place goes nuts because it's like Abby. Like they did not. They're like they're thinking Abby's gonna come as a basketball player because that's what she was. So yeah, or a softball player.
Yep.
Like she's gonna come in wearing her sports uniform.
It's
I'm like, nope, you gotta go something so far out there in left field that they'll never expect, and it'll be hilarious. And it was.
And it was.
I was right.
Oh, your eyes got so.
I was right. I was right. Admitted. That was, and you know what our theme
Your
was?
eyes got so big. I
Our
was
theme,
right.
Our theme that year was Disney musical characters because you were Hannah Montana, Sam was Nick Jonas,
I recall.
you recall, and Liv was Sharpay from High School Musical.
Classic.
Legit.
What a
Always
and
on
listener,
thing. Always on
listeners,
thing.
sometimes the themes weren't always so clear on what we were. Sometimes it was obvious, like, oh, Abby is a ladybug and Sam is a
Butterfly.
butterfly.
She was butterfly.
And sometimes it was, oh, it's cat and dogs.
Abby
But
was Cat in the Hat.
I was the cat in the hat.
And Sam was a Dalmatian.
A Dalmatian. That was not as clear.
Because I made those costumes. Here's the thing.
It was
Always
less clear.
expensive. And sometimes
Yeah.
I was given, remember the dress? You were Little Bo Peep. I was given that dress.
Yeah, I was
It's
3. I want
gorgeous.
to preference this.
She
If
was 3.
she'd had me any older
She
at
wouldn't have
that
worn
time, I wouldn't have done it.
So-
Sam would have.
So your grandma gets a sheep costume made for Sam because she was the lost sheep and you were Little Bo Peep.
That was cute.
Again,
That one was cute.
Halloween's expensive. If someone gives me a costume, guess what? That's what we're being.
I recall. I hope that you recall this as well.
Thing.
One year, that the theme was Blue's Clues,
Oh yeah.
and we were Mr. Salt, Mrs. Pepper, and Paprika.
Baby
Paprika.
It was Liz's first
no,
Halloween. She was
no.
baby
Did we
Paprika.
have cardboard and paint the cardboard? No, trash bag.
Black trash bag? That's Pepper. White trash bag. Salt.
Salt.
I
I
got
think Sam
top-
was Salt. I
Yep,
was Pepper.
I got top hats.
Top
You
hats.
put the
And you put the little circles on the top.
opposite circles. My friend Karen and I did this for Halloween, actually down in Carbondale, so that's how I had the idea.
And then your tiny little orange one.
orange little bag,
like
little
a
trash bag.
like an orange fall trash bag with little
little
tiny
baby-
hat for a little baby paprika.
Paprika, Liz's first Halloween.
That was it's just
It
little
was
baby.
cute.
We were trash bags
But you know what?
and a
When-
giant P and a giant S.
So everyone knew you were Salt and Pepper. There was no question. When I was a
There was no.
Liv has the whole paprika was spelled out on her. When I was a kid, you know what my hot costume was Halloween, like pretty much every year, except for one? Hobo. My mom hated Halloween. My mom hated Halloween. Do you think I had any help getting a costume? No.
Hobo.
I was hobo every year because you just put on your rattiest clothes. My dad put a burned a cork and smeared shit all over you. And that shit, the cork, burned cork, all over your face. Ash, whatever you call it. And then you got your little bag and went trick-or-treating. I was a hobo every year. I'm slamming the table. One year it was freezing cold. We all just got new parkas. We were Eskimos that year. That was it. That was the only thing different. Because we'd all got new matching parkas. It was 7 of us out trick-or-treating in matching parkas. It was a whole tribe of Eskimos. That's what we were. We were responsible for getting our own costumes. My mom never helped us. She hated Halloween.
I'm just so glad.
Do you know what my mom gave out for Halloween instead of candy? 5 pennies taped together. I'm dead serious. You got a nickel. But it wasn't even a nickel. It was 5 pennies with tape around it.
What the fuck?
My mom hated Halloween. I was surprised she didn't just chuck the pennies at people's heads. I'm serious.
Holy shit.
If we give out candy one day, because my dad went and got
That
candy.
is so fucking funny.
It's all true. It's all true.
Oh my
Now,
God.
for a kid who loves Halloween, I love Halloween. You know I love it.
Yes.
To have to be a hobo every year.
It'd be the house that gives away
Nickels. It's not even really a nickel.
Dad skipped that house. You know.
Well, it was 5 pennies. He would have taken the penny.
That's true.
We lived on opposite sides of town, so he didn't trick us. Anyway, when I was an adult and had children, man, I made sure you guys had good Halloween.
You know, I already have it in my head.
Great costumes. We always had a ton of fun. We had Halloween parties. All the family came over so everybody could see each other's costumes. I loved Halloween. We had a great time for Halloween.
I'm not going to say, whenever Ash and I eventually have kids, I already know. Because we already have their names picked out. If it's a boy or if it's a girl. We already know what the names are.
Okay.
And I already have the costume associated.
Okay, so I don't want to hear no shit. I don't want to hear it.
They're babies. They can't even talk.
It's true. Liv is still mad at me because one year, when it was just her by herself.
Okay.
You guys were older. It was just by herself. She gave input or whatever. I didn't so much pick a theme. And one year she wanted to be a flapper girl. And I'm like, okay, we're going to buy this costume. Mm-hmm. Super expensive. And then you're going to put a coat over it and go trick-or-treating because it's too cold. Mm-hmm. It won't be cold. It was freezing. Yeah. I said, how about, I picked out a different one that was warmer. I'm like, how about this one? What do you think? Then you don't have to worry about wearing a coat. I think it was an Eskimo, actually. But it was really cute. It had a cute little skirt, little fur-lined hood. It was adorable. Mm-hmm. And it had a little polar bear with it. It was very cute. So we got that. To this day, she still is so mad at me.
I didn't know that.
I wanted to be a flapper girl. You never let me be a flapper girl. I said, go be a flapper girl now. I don't care. You pay for the costume. You go outside trick-or-treating.
She was like, not really a flapper girl, but she was in kindergarten. She did the little bugle boy dance.
Well, that's not a flapper girl.
I know. Close to fucking enough.
Close to fucking. I'm just saying. You know what? Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I made sure you had fun Halloween.
That's true.
Everybody could suck it. All right.
Everyone can suck it.
Well, okay. I don't know about you, but after this, I'm going to need some serious beef.
And some serious pennies.
Bye. Bye.